So today I'm kind of doing a bit of a review style video, and the product that I'm reviewing is the Moritz Fake Tan. So this fake tan is kind of like, they call it a dupe of the Centropay Fake Tan. The difference is this one is just as good, but it's only about $2.99 and you can get it from Savers and kind of smaller stores. I know you can get it in like Amazon and places over the internet, eBay probably. But Centropay, yes, you can find it everywhere, but it's like £20. This is £2.99. I think it might be slightly more expensive on the internet, but only maybe like £1 or something. And yeah, so I bought this, and obviously you don't really know how good something's going to be for like £3. But it is the best fake tan I've ever used. Now I don't know if how I'm sitting next to the window is making me look more pale, or even making me look more dark, or maybe really orange. I don't know if you can even tell I've got a tan. But it is the best fake tan I've ever used. I went around my friends today and they said, oh, you do look like you've been away somewhere. And I'm just so impressed by the fake tan. I'm going to kind of talk a bit through like how I did the tan. This is 2 coats of it, by the way. It's pretty deep colour, but I might just stand up and you will be able to see what the tan looks like. So yeah, it's pretty tanned on my legs, stuff like that. I also think that it's kind of very even as well. So on my like arms, back, it probably stands out quite a lot next to the colours I'm wearing, because I'm wearing like yellow and brown. No, I mean in white. But yeah, it is. I'm so impressed, and next time I go to Savers I want to buy some in bulk so as it doesn't like go anywhere. So yeah, this is 2 coats. I'm kind of just going to talk about it. So obviously before you put on fake tan, you want to exfoliate quite a lot. I use the Brazil Nut one from Body Shop, but anyway, an exfoliator is fine. So yeah, just use that all over and do any other things you have to do in the shower, shaving and stuff like that. Then when you get the shower, get all dry, put moisturiser on. Now this says only put moisturiser on like dry areas such as like elbows, knees, around the hairline, on the back of your ankles and stuff like that. But I just put moisturiser everywhere, because obviously it's going to cling, go blotchy if you've got dry skin. So obviously exfoliating is good because it gives you a nice smooth skin to work with. Gotten rid of all the dead skin cells. It's not going to cling to some places glide on. It's going to just be better. So obviously exfoliate and moisturise a lot. But then in those areas that they did mention, maybe right before you put it on, put a bit of extra moisturiser on, just to make it even less likely to go really, really major there. So then put the fake tan on. Now the first time I did this, my mum put the fake tan on me herself. Just, she's not like qualified enough, she just put it on. Just really blend it. I'd recommend that if you've got someone in the house that can help put it on, it's probably going to go better, because they might have a bit of a better idea where it's going and just stuff like that, and you won't be like bending and everything. But if not, I would recommend starting from your like feet, working up. So as then otherwise, say if you put fake tan on here and then you bend over, you might get a crease in your stomach. You probably wouldn't, but just in case you did when you was bending over. Then I would kind of go like along your stomach, do your back and work up your back, and then I'd say start from this bit of your arm and then work up your neck, and then do your face. But it's like, it doesn't really matter because this is actually really fast drying. So after you put it on, the thing is that, well, they say it dries in like 2 minutes and you can put clothes on after 10, but I don't think it's really that good. They say put it in the morning because then it won't get on your bed sheets and stuff, but I'd say put it on in the evening. So like have your shower, do stuff like that, put it on. It'd be ideal, like say if you put it on about 4 hours before you go to bed. So if you go to bed about 11, if you put it on about 7, then that's really good. I find that when I put it on, I just put it on with like really old black underwear, or I put it on with like an old dark coloured bikini. That doesn't really matter if it gets stained. Obviously if the underwear is black, then it doesn't matter, because they say you can put clothes back on, but then I do think that it won't set evenly. I think that it's going to smudge or something like that. So that's what I do. And luckily my bed lining that I lay on is black, so that can't get stained, but I tend to just for extra measures, I sleep with a towel and then I put my quilt over me if it's cold, but if not I just sleep with just the towel, because just to make sure it won't stain, because obviously it's going to stain orange. So yeah, I put mine on about 7, just with old black underwear or bikini on. And then I kind of, for the first hour, I kind of just stand around just for like just to be careful. And then for the next 3 hours just kind of sit still, but I wouldn't really recommend like laying up against stuff because that could smudge it or get on the actual object that you're laying on. And yeah, and then I kind of go to bed, and then when you wake up in the morning you will look so orange, and it also will kind of look a bit like a dirty tan, kind of as if it's all like mud and dirt. But that's fine because then when you wash it off it kind of takes off all the excess and you'll look a bit lighter when you get a shower. So one coat is fine if you just want to look like a nice little tan. If you want to go for a bit darker then obviously do 2 coats. This says like if you want a mid tan, reapply 5 to 7 days. For a dark tan, 3 to 5 days. Now I put this on, and then I put on another coat to get this colour. Probably like 3 days later, because it was Friday night. I put it on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, I put it on 3 nights later, and then I get its colour. So you don't have to wait really, as long as I say. You can do whatever really. And then obviously if you get it anywhere that you don't want it, then you can try and get it off with exfoliant. I also read that putting lemon on it is actually quite good for getting rid of it as well. But I would say once you put it on, it is best to go over with like a towel that doesn't really matter. Kind of rub over your elbows, and you don't have to just be like feeble with it, just kind of grab the towel and go like that. It doesn't really matter if you get on these pieces, it will just better than it cling into, I think. And do it on your elbows, on your knees, around your hairline, along your eyebrows. Obviously you make sure it's not clinging to any of your hair along here and on the backs of your ankles and the sides of your feet. So with this tan I would recommend that you do wear latex gloves or get a fake tanning mitt to put on your hands, because the first time Mum did it she put it on me and she didn't put gloves and she thought, oh, it's fine, I'll just wash it off, but this dries so quick and clings to your hands. She went out orange hands and it felt really bad because it was her birthday the next day, and she literally put it on the second before she was going to go out to meet some friends for the the night before her birthday, and so she kind of had orange hands, but she just blamed it on me, so it's fine. But obviously it's not really the greatest look. Considering she hadn't even put the fake tan on herself, like she had fake tan but not that one, and she never gets hands like that. But no, the second time she wore latex gloves, and yeah, definitely I would recommend that. Yeah, now I think I'm going to keep this on, and then maybe if it starts to go blotchy in places where like some of the skin's gone off, because that's obviously how the fake tan wears off, is when like you get a renewed lot of skin cells. Obviously they might not work and renew all at the same time, so you might have tan here, a bit less there, a bit like that. So if I want to take it off, I'll just exfoliate it over and then start again. Obviously if you use really harsh and abrasive methods of like cleansing your face every day, they're going to go off really quick, because if you're removing the skin cells, you're removing the tan. And yeah, that's good for if the tan went wrong and you want to get rid of it, but if you are planning to keep the tan on, then you don't really want to remove it by being very tough with it. So yeah, that is probably my review on the fake tan. I would say it's really good and I really recommend it. It's a mousse, so definitely shake it up before you do. And oh, when you go out, it is a dark brown colour, so it's quite good because you can literally see where you're putting it on. But don't be like alarmed, think, oh my god, I'm going to go this colour, because obviously you don't. Well, I don't think that you do. Yeah, and I think that it's fine to use on your face. I know that this is a mousse, they do a spray, but the spray might get the walls dirty and it's probably less accurate, but maybe I'll try it one day. No, this one's really good, because for a while I've been thinking like, I would like fake tan, and I think I like it so much that probably not as dark as this, but maybe for over the summer, but for winter, all year round, I literally think I want to start incorporating fake tan into my like routine. Like, how like I wash my hair as a regular thing, I have a shower like twice a day, paint my nails. I want fake tan to become part of my routine, because I feel like I know people say that fake tan gives people confidence. I don't know if it does. I guess it does, but I think everyone kind of feels like a bit better if they do have fake tan on. Like, your clothes look better, they look nicer, it looks more healthier and glowing, and not pale. Because some people look really nice pale, but I just think that I look a bit ill. I don't know if I look ill, but I think I look better with a fake tan. Obviously don't look orange. And I think some people might think, oh, you're going to go orange if you don't use something like, if you don't use something really expensive, but I think this totally blows it out, because I think that this isn't orange. I read that when you put it on, it's tiny, slightly looks a little green, and apparently that's to cancel out orange. but maybe I'm just imagining the green because I read that before. But before, I was so nervous to put this on because I was like, oh my god, if it goes wrong it's going to be awful. So I watched so many videos, so many reviews, and they all said it's so great, it's so great, so great. And it really is great. So yeah, that's my review on the St. Moritz Fake Tan Mousse. I'll just quickly read it out in case you want me to. For a healthy golden tan all year round, St. Moritz Instant Self Tanning Mousse, instant streaking, longer lasting, fast drying, no streaks. A professional flawless tan, easy no mess applications, 200 millilitres. And on the back it says St. Moritz Instant Self Tanning Mousse has been specifically, no, what word is this? Specially developed with ingredients which help to create an instant bronzing effect, providing you with a perfect all-over professional tan suitable for all skin types, directions. Exfoliate the skin, moisturizer dry areas of the skin, i.e. knees, elbows, hands, ankles, feet and hairlines. Apply the mousse by rubbing evenly and gently onto the skin, allowing the mousse to absorb. Wash hands after gloves. Wash hands after you wear gloves, definitely wear gloves because it stains. For best results, apply in the morning, allow at least 4 to 6 hours for the tan to develop before showering. For mid-tan, reapply in 5 to 7 days. For dark tan, reapply in 3 to 5 days. Now, I've used this twice and it has gone down from here to here, and that's twice. So, all over. So I think that probably, I'd say you'd get 6 out of this, and that is so good. So yeah, that is really great, really, really, really great. I can't recommend it anymore. Then I have, I think it's really great, which I think you can probably guess. So yeah, put below what if you've tried this out or anything, if you'd like to try it out, any good fake tans you've used, any really bad ones, stuff like that. I hope you like it. So this is me with the fake tan. I'm just about to get in the shower and wash it off. Obviously it looks really, really orange at the moment. And yeah, hopefully though you'll be getting real tan soon if this weather starts to go hot. It's been really hot in England for the past few days, but obviously it's probably over now, and it's probably going to turn back to being cold. So yeah, but at least we've got the summer coming up, and for everybody else in the world, they probably live in hot places and they're probably having great times getting tans, but for people in England it's like going to be fake for a while. So yeah, I hope you liked this review, I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you try out St. Moritz because it is really great. Okay, bye!